Alright, hello everyone, it's Team Rocket Plays here with episode 13 on our Minecraft Let's Play series. Guys, on this episode, I want to do something new. I want to do a melon and pumpkin farm. I'm gonna do it. Last episode we did, it's lagging a little bit. Last episode we did the sugarcane farm, which is both of these buildings. This is just like a simple one, you know, and then at the bottom under this one we have a bunch of those together side by side, and this is the storage for it. So that's what we did last episode. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure to go check it out. But for this episode, guys, like I said, we're gonna do the pumpkin and melon farm. I'm actually gonna do one and then I'll do the other one off camera. I also want to build like a little house or like a storage area where it goes underground, because I dug this out right here. I planned it out, and right here where the sheep is gonna be one of them. This is where the water is gonna flow and all the drops are gonna go, and then the other one I want it up here, so I'm gonna have them in two different levels, and this one goes down there. And then I made this little like room in here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room for it, so this is where one of them is. It's just gonna go down there. This is where there's gonna be like a hopper clock that's gonna basically break the pumpkins and the melons. That's what's gonna make it work. I think it's called the Nito clock or something like that. So that's where that's gonna be, to attach to both of them so they could break at maybe the same time. I might delay one a little bit later, that way it doesn't lag, because every time you set off pistons and all that, it lags a little bit. But then I want to make it underground, because if we go down here, could I go that way? Yes, I can. Alright, so this is where one of them's gonna drop, like the drop. So I'm put like a water source right here so I could push all the items. They're gonna end up falling down there. The other ones are gonna go from here. And then I just made this little path so I could get in here, and basically they're gonna fall around here, and then I'm just gonna have a bunch of chests and dispensers, just the way I have it over here for the sugarcane. And for that, I want to build like a small house right here. That way it kind of goes like down a little bit into the chest area where all the pumpkins and melons are gonna be, just because like on my last experience doing this farm, guys, it gives up so much, like so many drops, so I need a lot of storage for that. Something similar to this. This one has, I think, 48 double chest, and I think I'm gonna need the same thing on this side, just because it's so much. So I do have all the materials already, guys. I've been gathering them off camera. Let me show you real quick. So I'm gonna build it with granite and andesite, just to have it on the same theme. A water source and some more torches, redstone. I'm gonna for sure need some these torches right here, and I'm also gonna start adding some redstone. Alright, guys, so I don't have the right materials. I need a bunch of redstone, so let me go get it real quick. I don't know if I have some in the house or if I'm gonna have to go dig it out, but let me go get some real quick, and I'll be right back once I'm ready to start. Alright, guys, it's lagging a little bit just because there's so many cows. I just got done breeding them, so now since I know we could get heads, let's see if we get one. So yeah, guys, let's see how long it takes to actually get one. So alright, guys, I finally got it. Actually, look how many cows I actually killed, guys, before. Just let me get up here just so you guys can see. So this is left of all the cows that I had, and I finally got it, guys. It took so long, but look at this, we got a cow head now. So let's see how that looks. Moo, moo. Yeah, guys, so I got a cow head. Like I said, it took so long to get it, guys. Like, you guys don't even know. I had to be here for a while just because there was so many. And I'm just gonna keep killing them just because I already have like so much leather and steak that I'm not gonna need cows for a long time, or just for now, that is. And all these mobs just makes like the whole server lag a little bit, so just killing most of these off is just gonna help. I'm just gonna leave the babies. Obviously I'm not gonna kill them, so just to help out with the lag, I'm just gonna kill the rest of these grown-ups. So all of you cows, you better not grow up in the next few seconds. So yeah, guys, so now let me just go get more of redstone, some more redstone, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so now let me get rid of some of this stuff. So I got all the food up here, the same thing. So like I said before, I'm not gonna need food. Actually, let me get a stack because I don't have any for myself, and get rid of all this leather. And the mob head, I'm actually gonna put it over here, guys. I've been putting them over here. I also got a zombie villager head. I think this is the priest. Out of other ones, I got the priest. When you get it, it actually shows the name, like it's named. But I didn't want to say priest, like, and all that, guys. So it loses that once you place it down and break it. So I just wanted that way it doesn't stand out. So we'll be collecting those. And I got this one on the mob farm that I've been over there, like on the, what is it called? Slime ball farm that I made over there at the swamp area. I was trying to get a bunch of, where did I leave them? I went to go get a bunch, okay, ender pearls. A bunch of ender pearls, but I'm not sure where I left them. Oh, they're right here. So I got a bunch of drops, and I ended up getting a stack of these. So that's gonna be on the next episode, where we're gonna go to the nether, and not the nether, the end, and basically take down the dragon. So I'm still gonna get more ender pearls just in case some of them break, and at the same time I need a lot, maybe like 9 or 10 to actually place to open the portal. So that's what that is, guys. So now let me check real quick. So these are all gonna be books. Oh yeah, we have plenty of redstone. I thought I wasn't gonna have any, but I think this will do. And also I need to go out. The reason I want to go over there and get the go to the end is so I could get myself an elytra, because I need some melons, and the only place that you can find melons is in the jungle. So I looked up my seed on this like thing that tells you what's around you. Basically it's like a map layout. I forgot what it's called, but I think most of you guys already know what I'm talking about. And what that does, it just shows you like what's around you, and the closest jungle is, I think, that way, and it's really far, guys, like really far. It's gonna take a while to get there on foot, so I'd rather wait till I get the elytra, and that way I could go everywhere. The same thing with the the mesa and the ice spikes. So yeah, guys, that's why on the next episode we're gonna go do that. So let me get ready, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, guys, so the way we're gonna start it off is just by putting these in the corner. This is just for aesthetic looks, or however you want to say it. So I guess I need to put these here, and do the same thing on this side. So if you guys want to build this also, I'll build the first one, I'll do the second one off camera, and I'll show you guys how to do it. And I need to place a block here, that way I don't fall in there. I can't remember who exactly showed this farm or how to build it. I don't remember his name. If you guys do, let me know in the comment section below so I could give him credit for it. So this is not mine, guys. I did not build this. So the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna have 4 pistons right in the middle. Hopefully I remember how to build it. And then I think the redstone is gonna go maybe on this side, and I'll just build around it, or on that side. I think it's gonna be on this side because they need to be in the corners. I'm also gonna have to do it in one of these, so it's probably gonna be here and there, or there and there. No, I don't want it on that side, so it's gonna be right here, guys, and on this corner right here. So the way that it's gonna work is that we're gonna start it off by placing so yeah, I need to take these down, guys. Alright, so that one fell down. Actually, let me go pick it up. I don't have that many of them. Alright, so on the same level that the piston is on, we're gonna have a block, and then we're gonna have a torch. No, I said it was gonna be on this one and the opposite. So it's gonna be on opposite ends. Let me pick this up. So then the other one's gonna be right here. Alright, so that's gonna be the actual, I don't think I'm gonna need this, so let me get, actually I'm gonna need some dirt, so let me go get some dirt real quick. And I'm gonna need a little bit more just in case I know I'm gonna lose some. All right, so since it's gonna be there, we're gonna need torches, we're gonna need redstone. All right, so it's gonna go like this. So then on the first one, it's gonna have um redstone, and then we're gonna have so let's just keep building up. Where's my dirt? And then it's gonna have a block on top right there, another one here, and then one on the side. And now on this one, it's gonna have another one here, but it's also gonna have two in the corners right there. And now actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna have it. No, actually, guys, let me remove these. I'm actually gonna make it out of these right here. There we go. So it's gonna be like that, and then that one's just gonna be that. Alright, so that's the corner, so I'm just gonna build this one up like that, and then just basically continue this one, the same thing on this side, put it on that side like this. Alright, so now the same thing on this side, we're gonna have a torch on either side, one at the top. We're gonna have once again pistons all around us right in the middle. We're gonna place some dirt blocks around this also like that, and then I'm just build one more, that way I know which one I'm in. Alright guys, so now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna place another block, so it's just gonna keep repeating every time we do this. And also there, just because there's nothing gonna be there. Same thing on this side. Alright, so now that we have that, we're just gonna build these on the side like that, and we're gonna be placing some redstone. So it's gonna be torches, redstone, torches, redstone, and so on. So like this. Alright, just place these, might as well, and there we go. Alright, so now this is redstone. Already got it on that side, so now let's just continue up. Actually, let me just place these real quick since I'm already at the same level. Alright guys, so I reached the top already. I don't know how many layers I actually did, but I forgot one step, guys. We need to add torches. So wherever there's no redstone, we're gonna add torches. So as I go down, I'll just be adding some torches, and this is just gonna help overall with light to basically, I don't know if it actually helps grow the stuff faster, but it also provides light. So we could just be placing these as we go down. I need to go get myself some seeds so I can start planting them, a hoe, and then I'm just gonna put the water source at the top, which is gonna provide also tilted, no, I don't know, whatever it is, guys, is gonna be wet. That is the dirt. So let me just finish these off. I should have been counting as I go down, that way I got a rough idea of how many we have. But I think it's gonna be enough. Like I said, it just does so much. It's gonna have 4. It could grow 4 at a time. So one right here, we're gonna have a seed there, a seed there. So the seeds are gonna be in the corners, and then the it's gonna have twice the chance to like grow in either side. So on this one or this one, and then whenever it grows, it's just gonna wait for the timer, and then it's just gonna set off all these what are they, pistons, and it's just gonna break them. The water source right here is gonna pick them up and just basically carry them down the actual hole right here. So let me just keep placing these guys. We're pretty close to the bottom. I'll start counting once I go up. Alright, so we're basically here, so I'm gonna have to take out one of these, or maybe 2 of them. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take them out so I could go out and in. So yeah, guys, so let's see if I could count them from the outside. It doesn't look that bad. The only bad thing is that this one has like a block missing in between. I might have to do that also. I might just do the same thing, or at the same time, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look finished. So I think I'm just gonna do the same thing where I'm gonna break a block on each of the corners. That way one's not straight, like complete, and then the other one is. So I think I'm just gonna do it the same way. I'm just gonna destroy one, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers high, guys. So I think it's enough. I could have gone 10. Actually, I might go 10 just to make it even, or I might just leave it there. Actually, let's see how it looks from the outside or coming in from the water. Is there like a bow around here? And like I said, guys, I'm not sure exactly who made this farm. I was looking for it before I started building it because I completely forgot. And the world that I had it on was a server. I deleted that server, so it obviously deleted the world, and I wasn't sure if I saved the world. So I was able to find it. Yeah, guys, so it doesn't look that bad. It's going to have another one right here sticking out, so it's probably going to go up to around there if I make it 8 again. If I make it 10, it's going to be like that high, which might be a little bit too high. I think this is just enough that you know there's something there, but it's not an eyesore, so I think it's going to be good enough, high enough that is. And at the same time, I'm going to save on some resources. So overall, I think it's pretty good. So now let me go get myself some seeds. Hoe and start actually doing it. So let me go get those real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so why not make a diamond one? Like, why not? Tell me why not. I'm just gonna leave it over there as well, so I'm just gonna leave the sticks in there. I'm gonna get myself some lapis azuli. I'm gonna need 3. I'm gonna give it a 3 level enchantment. So can you even enchant? Not andesite. Can you even enchant hose? Yeah, it doesn't even have an enchantment, guys. So that tells you a lot. Alright, so I guess it's not that bad. It's just something, and I honestly didn't know that. I thought you could enchant a hoe, but I guess not. I'm also, let me take some. Where is it? Right here. I need to do one of these, and I just need some sticks. Do I have some spare wood? Right here. So let me just make some sticks. I think I'm gonna need some also. And I guess I'll just make it right now. So I'm gonna build a item frame. That way I could place the hoe once I don't need it no more. So I also need pumpkins. Do I have any here? I have a mess in my chest, guys, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't bother me right now. So I got 8 pumpkins. Actually, let me make some more redstone torches. That way I can make some more room as well. So alright, so there we go. So I can take now the actual pumpkins. Am I gonna have enough? So let me make these into seeds. Yeah, I was gonna say I think you get 4 from each. So 8 by 4, 8 times 4, guys. 8, 6, 24, 32. So I think it's gonna be just enough seeds to plant them down. I'm gonna take maybe a couple more. Do I have any here? And no, I don't. But alright, so it's gonna turn night. I do have some right here, so I might as well just break these and actually convert them. I don't even have any. Alright, so now that I'm here, guys, I'm just gonna make some room. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Could I actually connect it? Yeah, so I'm just gonna get rid of this granite because it's not I'm not even using it. The same thing with some redstone, and I could connect these two, and I think that's it. Alright, guys, so now to start doing everything. So like I said before, I'm gonna do that. So I need to tilt. Actually, I'm gonna need no, it is 4. So I'm gonna tilt those 4. So now I need my pumpkin seeds. We can start planting them, and we got an advancement. Alright, guys, so it's gonna be in the corners. Don't do them right here because this is gonna break them once we start going up. So yeah, so just tilt the. I'll do that once I go down. I forgot that I destroyed those. So you guys could either have like pumpkin here and a melon over here, and it could just give you like both of them. You guys don't need 2 of them, but I'm gonna make 2 of them just because I can. So I'm just gonna keep going up. 1, 2. Same thing. Do the corners only. 4, and you guys can use bone meal to start growing it out as you go, but I'm not in such a big hurry that I want to do that, so I'm just gonna leave it like that, guys, for now. So keep going up. And now that I'm thinking about it, this should actually allow enchantments on holes, guys, because so you need unbreaking. You know, if you're a one hole kind of guy, then you're gonna need unbreaking so it can last you a while. So yeah. Alright guys, so now that we're at the top, I'm not sure exactly if I could end it here or if I need a redstone torch right there. But since I don't want to go higher, I don't think I do. I don't want to land on the tilted dirt. So I just have a block right there. And yeah, so now that I have that, I guess I have to go down, guys. I was gonna say, alright, so I need to put, how am I gonna do this? Alright, so I need to get rid of this one. And I'm just gonna do it a level lower. That way the water could just stay here basically. And then I need to place dirt here and then start tilting this one right here. I think this is like the only one that I needed. So there we go. And then that one's already tilted. So yeah, now I could just block this one out. Or I'm gonna leave it like that for now. But now I need to go to the top, so let me just go all the way to the top. And I guess now that I'm going to the top, I could be taking out some of these that I guess I could do it over here on this side. I need a corner that I'll start doing it right here. So I can start removing some of these as I go up. Now that I'm at the top, I'm just gonna finish it off with yes. I'm gonna go with the underside just to tie it together. So I'm just gonna place around it like this, and I'm also gonna place a torch up here. That way nothing spawns. Actually, let me place on the other side because I think I'm gonna be able to see it from down there. Alright, so now I need a spot for ice. So I brought a block, so now the water source is gonna be here. Once I break it, it's gonna go straight down, and then I made a one hole block. That way, wait, I guess I have to wait for it to turn into water. I thought just by breaking it, it turns into water, but I guess not. Maybe it's something new. So I'm gonna wait for that to, there we go. So hopefully it's going all the way down. And now let's see how it is, how it looks. Hopefully it didn't mess anything up, because then that's gonna be bad, guys. Yeah, so it went straight down to that, and I think we're done with this one. I don't think I need anything else to put inside the actual farm, so I could just cover that, and we're basically done. I'm gonna keep that one. So let's see how it looks having those two the same. Yeah, it just makes it look a little bit better. It doesn't completely like to ruin the whole building just by having one layer straight like filled in. So I'm happy with that, guys. Now the actual pumpkins are gonna start growing, and then we're gonna like I said, attach 2 redstone wires into either corner, and then I'll do the hopper clock down there in here in just a little bit after I build this one. So once I build this one, guys, I'll show you guys how to do the actual clock. Alright guys, I'm back, and I actually did a few things. I changed some stuff. Some things might be noticeable. For example, the cursor, if you guys notice, is just 4 lines going into the middle. It's a little bit less annoying than the cross, just because it was a little bit bigger and a lot brighter. So I changed that. Another thing I changed, guys, was the rain. Now it's not that annoying, and I'm lagging just a little bit because I just joined the server. But yeah, guys, so like I said, I added a few things. For example, the glass, I can't sleep yet, so I'm just gonna go this way. I fixed the glass. Now it's clear. You won't see the lines right there. Another thing that I might change is just basically add connected texture. So that's another thing I might add. Let me see, what else did I change? I changed water. Now the water is a little bit more clear. You can see a little bit more. So I'm gonna have to fix this because it looks pretty bad right here and right there. I also made the nether a little bit brighter. It's gonna be a little bit better. On the last few, maybe last episode or the one before that, it was a little bit dark. So I'm glad I was able to change that. I haven't gone yet. I still haven't seen what's the difference between then and now. So that's something we're gonna do on the next episode. So you guys can stay tuned for that. Another thing that I changed that I could probably remember is the dirt. So now dirt is actually on all sides of a block, on a grass block. So if you guys notice here, it basically has grass on the side. So if it's a grass block, it's gonna have it on the side. And see, it looks a little bit better that way. It's a little bit easier to see under the water. We might work with that later in the future. Another thing that I changed, guys, that I don't know. I changed a few things, guys, so I can't remember exactly everything I changed. But I'm pretty much finished with the pumpkin farm. I keep forgetting the name sometimes. But yeah, guys, so I finished building the building. On the last episode, I just started this part. I ended up building this whole building right here, and I was just planning to leave this one. But then I needed an entry to like the inside of that. Where we have the clock to like trigger all these pistons. So I'm gonna show you guys that in a little bit, how it works and all that. But basically this is the outside, guys. So I added this, and I didn't want to make like another one like this because it looks pretty weird like that. So but at the same time, I didn't want to make like a big building or two different buildings because I didn't want it to cover this, like these towers. So I ended up just making a flat one, and overall I think it works now, just because you're able to see that. And also added a tree, savannah tree. What is it? I forgot the kind of tree, guys. I'm sorry. Acacia tree, I think it's called. Yeah, so I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so I added that, and it just makes everything work well together, because before it was just like pretty empty up there, so it didn't look right. But now we have some green in there, and just something there that just basically like wraps all this together. So I'm pretty glad with the tree right there. So that's what I added, guys. And then on the outside right here, when I was fixing this area, because I needed it to connect the clock with this tower on this corner, because this is where we have a redstone. Before, I think I showed where I connected to around there, but the redstone was exposed, so I didn't want that to be exposed like that. So I just basically dug part of the tower more down so I could just connect it under this dirt. And I was terraforming the dirt when I noticed that there's like this little opening. There was just some like dirt blocks right here just covering this area, but this right here was like this, so I just ended up taking that away. And then maybe in the future we could add a road. We're gonna have to take out that tree or just make it through here, and it connects to this side over here, which is gonna be like a small shortcut instead of having to go all around or just basically going through the top. In a future episode, I want to build like a small boathouse right here, so it's just gonna overall work well, because it's just gonna be like a small shortcut. So I'm pretty glad that we could add something like this around here, and overall it's just gonna make it work a little bit better overall. So yeah, guys, so this what I ended up doing. Right here on the side, I just added some pumpkins, just to give it that, like, because this is gonna be like a pumpkin pie shop or whatever, just to combine it with the pumpkins and everything. So it's basically a little shop. I need to clean this, so don't look at that. So basically, like I said before, I needed an entry to go to the back. So I have it right there. I didn't want to add a door just because we're really close to the iron farm. And if I add any doors around, like I think 80 blocks from the actual iron farm, it's not gonna work no more. So I can't have any doors. Like, we could use wooden trap doors, but just regular doors, we can't use them around here. So that's why I haven't added any at all. So we come in, guys. The first thing we see is this little guy. I tried naming the pumpkin. Actually, I did name the pumpkin, but it doesn't show. I also named this squid head that you could actually put on the mannequin, but on the stand, but it doesn't like show the name either. And I prefer having the pumpkin just because it's obviously pumpkin related. So I wanted to have that, and I just added some chest for storage and all that. So you guys can see he has like a bunch of pumpkins, some eggs to make the actual pumpkin pie, some more pumpkins, and then right here he has a bunch of pumpkins to sell. So whenever we pass by, guys, and we need something to eat, we could just come through here. And he's actually Pete named the Let me see if I can take it off. I actually named it, but we can't see. See, it says right there, Pete. But it doesn't show. Like, I really hate that it doesn't show the actual name. I named that too, but it doesn't show either. So yeah, we could just get like a small stack of pumpkin pie, and that's gonna be it, guys. And then so the entry for the back is just through here. It has just a small stairs. And it triggered right now, but I'll show you guys in a little bit. So this is what I think it's called a Nito clock, guys. It basically has two hoppers facing into each other. It has items, so you guys see. So there's like a stack of cobblestone, 43 redstone, and 50 dirt, which equals about a minute in real life time. So every time that happens, it triggers a pulse that basically triggers all the pistons to activate, which therein breaks the pumpkins that stand there. So, and then it just pushes it into the actual water. The water stream brings it down into some hoppers down there. Oh yeah, that's another feature that I changed, is now the hoppers show like arrows to like basically help you know where they're facing. So that's really helpful, guys. That's the texture thing is called Vanilla Tweaks. You could choose like from so many different things. You click on the ones that you want, and then in the end you just at the bottom you just put download, and it just basically makes like a small resource pack, like add-on, I guess you could say, to your already resource pack. And it just, yeah, it's really easy. It's by Xisumavoid. Just go to his website, guys. Xisumavoid, I think .com or .net, I can't remember. And just go to Vanilla Tweaks, and I'll show you like a list of all the ones that he made. So it just made it really simple. So I just want to thank him. Obviously, he's never gonna see this video, but yeah, it really helps out. So yeah, guys. So now let me explain, because I don't want to make the video too long, how this works. As far as I know, I've used this in a few things. You guys can use this in a lot of stuff to activate like time-wise like stuff. So this could also work for the sugarcane farm to activate it and all that. Instead of the way that I did it on that one, you guys could do this. So basically, like I said, it has two hoppers facing into each other. It has a competitor whatever it's called, guys. You guys know what it's called, facing into a block. So this detects basically when the items are like gone, or when they actually finish getting them. And it just has this block right here. It has this redstone that basically activates the sticky piston. So and therefore it sends, and it's the same on either side. So then this sends the signal, like when this block is here, guys, this redstone block, it activates this repeater. Alright, guys, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now, guys. I haven't talked so much in a while. So yeah, guys, so when this block comes here, it activates this repeater, which puts a signal right here for this redstone, which therefore powers this piston, regular piston, and then it activates this the piston, and then it just pushes the sand up. And since pistons are transparent blocks, it doesn't transmit the signal. So right here, it's right there, so it's not working right here. And you guys notice now the items are coming into this one, so it switched the piston, push this one, and this one retracted. So now it's over here. So once all the items are out of this and it starts getting them back, it's gonna go back into this part, which then is gonna activate this repeater again. And for the second that this activates, like for a split second, guys, not even a second, when this activates before the piston like pushes the sand up, it actually transmits a signal through the sand into this repeater. So it activates basically both at the same time. So then the signal just goes this way. It goes into this repeater, which activates this corner of the actual farm. The other one goes extended that way, and it goes to the other end. So that's how that works, guys. Let me see if it shows. So it's 19. So let's see this in process. Oh, no. Alright, so you guys gonna see this go up, and it's gonna transmit a small signal that way before this has time to raise it up. So that's what happens here, guys. I'm not gonna take you guys down there because it's basically the same thing as this. I added a repeater here, one to increase the signal, and two so it doesn't connect to this dust right there. So yeah, guys, so this hole right here is actually from the other tower, for the melon tower that we're gonna make. It doesn't have any melons yet, just because we haven't gotten any yet. I haven't found any dungeons or stuff like that, abandoned mine shafts where we could get melon seeds, so we're gonna have to go to the jungle and get them. So that's something we need to do. So this is basically where the water source is gonna go down here and push all the melons into that. So hopefully you guys understood the way that this works, guys, and you guys can see here this on power, so this went down, and then when this comes back on, it's gonna give it another signal. So it just gives it one every 2 minutes, so it gets a signal and activates all that. So it's plenty enough time, and you guys could do more. Like, you guys could add more time to it. Like I said, it has 5 slots, which has 64. So this, guys, is like 2 stacks and a half maybe, which equals 1 minute in real lifetime. I actually time that. So yeah, guys, so this is what this is. And then on this side, I added a bed, just whenever, that way I don't have to carry a bed and all that. I'm gonna add a bed in a lot of different areas, and I just decided to do one here, and just a chest, just to give it like some, you know, decorative feel, and then a crafting table, because you always need crafting tables. So yeah, guys, so then it goes this way, and then it goes down into our output, our chest output for all the pumpkins. So I took most of them out. See, I don't know if you guys heard the pistons activate, so there's 46 right now. So maybe we're gonna see some of the pumpkins actually come here if we got any. Yeah, 46, 47, so I think they're going in there. Yeah, 49. Yeah, guys, so I'm gonna make these 4 right here in the front pumpkins. Then the next 4, 2, 4, 5. The next 5 are gonna be melons, just because they we get a lot more melons. There's just so many, you know. Pumpkins just count as 1. Melons, it gives you like a few of them at a time, so we need more space for melons. And then at the end, it has just this like overflow, so whenever we have too many pumpkins, all the overflow is going to go into this one. The same thing with the melons. Once there's full, they're going to go into these two. So I saved this one for random, like the overflow basically. So I added some half slabs here at the bottom, just so nothing can spawn here. I added these stairs and half slabs right here, just to give it a little bit more detail. Some leaves, just to give it a little bit more like color, you know, that way it's not that dark and dull. So that's how I made it here. I also made a little like entry to the back. So this is where the sorter is. So the way it is here, guys, yeah, so we have our 41 and then our 4 named. The same thing over here, 41, 4 named. So once it gets more than 41, that's when they start going into the chest. So you guys are going to need plenty of pumpkins before you guys do that. Or whatever you guys are going to store, you guys are going to need at least 41 of the item to basically start sorting them. So we got 41 on all these. And then the next one, this is where I'm going to add the melons. So that's how that's gonna work, guys. And then at the end right here, I'm not gonna add anything. That way everything is just going to that one for the overflow. So that's it, guys. So yeah, guys, so I just want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comment section how you guys enjoyed this. If you guys enjoyed this video, on the next one, ooh, that's the first time I see a mob spawn around here. So there's got to be something around here. But yeah, guys, so I just want to, and also let me, before we end the episode, I just want to show you guys this. So we're getting a lot of sugar cane. I AFK'd here because I didn't have that many pumpkins, guys. I had just a few of them to add to the sorting system. Like I said, you need 41 for each one. I didn't have enough for all 4 of them, so basically AFK'd. I connected this tower, AFK'd, got the pumpkins, and then I came back and basically just fixed everything and added all this. So yeah, guys, so let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of this video. If it was helpful in any way for anything that you guys could add to your world, let me know in the comment section if you guys have any questions. I might be able to help. I'm not the best at redstone, but I know how that works, so I can help you guys out. The sorting system as well, but you guys could always just look it up on YouTube. It's Adam's sorting system by Impulse SV, so that's where you guys could basically follow that. So yeah guys, so I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next episode. Team Marketplace